Be honest. Have you ever looked at your dating history and thought, am I a magnet for chaos? Do you find yourself repeatedly drawn to the same emotionally unavailable or manipulative person, just in a different body? You know the red flags, you have read the books, but when it comes down to it, you keep choosing the drama. It is frustrating, it is painful, and you need to know the most important thing. It is not your fault. This is not about being weak. This is about deep, subconscious programming, a hidden psychological engine that is driving your entire relationship pattern. For years, you have been told to just spot the red flags, but that advice misses the fundamental truth. You were conditioned to look for the color red. The attraction you feel is intense because it is familiar, not because it is right. The good news? Once you see the pattern, you can break the cycle. We are going to dive into the 2 core psychological reasons you chase toxic partners, and the 3 actionable strategies you can use to finally change your relationship. Blueprint. If you are serious about moving from chaos to clarity, you need a full roadmap. I highly recommend you start with the Master Communication Blueprint. It provides the comprehensive framework and tools for all the concepts we are about to discuss. The first, most powerful driver is called attachment theory. Think of it as your internal relationship GPS, created in the first 18 months of your life. Your brain, desperate to survive, created a survival strategy based on your earliest interactions with safety and connection. The anxious trap. If your emotional needs were met inconsistently growing up, sometimes your primary caregiver was warmly responsive. Sometimes they were distant or overwhelmed. Your brain developed an anxious attachment style. You learned that the only way to get love is to chase it. That feeling of uncertainty, of trying to earn connection, feels like chemistry to you. The anticipation, the high-low cycle, the drama, this registers in your nervous system as effort. And effort registers as love. The avoidant magnet. The toxic partner is often operating from an avoidant attachment style. They equate true intimacy, closeness, or emotional demand with being smothered or controlled. Their system is programmed to deactivate and pull away the moment a relationship moves toward the vulnerable space of interdependence. The vicious cycle. The moment the avoidant partner pulls back, it triggers your anxious childhood trauma of abandonment. Your brain screams, "This is the challenge I need to solve. This is what love feels like." You get addicted not to them, but to the intense, temporary relief you feel after they finally give you a crumb of attention. The toxic partner knows exactly how to manipulate this cycle, leaving you constantly chasing a dopamine hit of validation. The second, even deeper force is known in psychology as repetition compulsion. As human beings, we are subconsciously wired to try and rewrite old hurts. If your first experiences of love or connection were painful, chaotic, or involved criticism, a part of your mind will seek out a partner who perfectly recreates that same dynamic. The unconscious goal. Your unconscious mind believes, falsely, that if I can get this difficult person to finally see my worth and love me, I will finally heal the original wound. The toxic partner is simply the actor you have unconsciously cast in the role of your original wound giver, the critical parent, the neglectful caregiver, or the unreliable figure. The avoidance mechanism. This cycle only ends when you realize that the person you are trying to change is not the person from your past, they are just a distraction. You are using a toxic relationship to avoid dealing with your own inner wound. The moment you seek to heal the original trauma, the compulsive need for the toxic partner disappears. To apply this teaching effectively, especially the work on repetition compulsion and attachment, you need structure and reliable tools. The concepts are complex. That is why the Master Communication Blueprint is so vital. It provides the exact, step-by-step processes to navigate this inner change without getting overwhelmed. Ask yourself right now, if you look at your past relationships, what is the single repeating emotional struggle or theme you keep trying to win and resolve? Share your answer in the comments below. Understanding these invisible forces is the first step toward breaking them. If you are serious about changing your blueprint and moving toward relationships based on peace, not pain, you need to commit to deep inner work. Now, let us flip the script. Here are 3 powerful, actionable strategies to stop attracting and stop choosing toxic partners. Redefine chemistry as anxiety. When you feel that intense, frantic rush, that immediate, overwhelming need to possess or conquer a new person, you must train your brain to recognize that sensation not as destiny, but as anxiety. That feeling is your trauma response activating. Instead, learn to seek out the quiet, consistent feeling of peace and respect. This is what secure attachment feels like. A relationship that starts with drama will always require drama to sustain itself. Set boundaries as a safety net. Your boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They are clear, structural contracts to keep you safe. Start small. If a new person is inconsistent in their communication, if they make you feel confused, or if they fail to respect a simple request, treat that as a data point on their capacity, not a challenge to your worth. Your boundaries should screen out low-capacity partners instantly, forcing you to step off the toxic merry-go-round.heal. Your inner child's belief. The deepest work is convincing the wounded part of you that its worth is unconditional. The belief driving the whole cycle is, I am only worthy of love if I chase it, earn it, or fix someone for it. Your daily practice must be to replace that with, I am inherently worthy of a partner who is consistent, predictable, and ready to meet me in a secure space. This is an internal decision you make before you ever meet the next person. What is one specific, new behavior? For example, waiting 24 hours to text back, ending a confusing conversation. You will immediately adopt to redefine chemistry as anxiety. The core principle here is that your magnetism is a reflection of your unhealed wound. To attract peace, you must first create peace within yourself. If you are ready to finally master these patterns and create relationships rooted in peace, not panic, you need the Master Communication Blueprint. This guide contains the full diagnostic tools and step-by-step protocols like the PRESS self-regulation method to rewire your nervous system and achieve earned security. The link to this powerful guide is waiting for you in the description below.